I think it was a good effort. I think Mornay bowled an inspiring spell when he came on. It's a bit of a reminder before he went out there that the spell he bowled here against Australia, the lines around the wicket, over the wicket, the short ball barrage, that sort of thing, and I think he responded magnificently. It's always going to be hard work here in St George's. I also thought that Braithwaite and Marlon Samuels batted smartly, batted well, got really stuck in, and when Mornay did come on and started to dish it out a little bit, I think they played it exceptionally well. So credit to them. Tomorrow's another day. I think that forecast is not so great tomorrow. We'll have to see which could be more hours and time out the game. So we'll see what happens in the morning. It's a typical St George's wicket. I mean, it's a little bit uneven, and I think the ball just started to reverse a little bit at the end here, the last sort of 40 minutes. It's a sort of pitch that continuously, there's someone in the attack that can, like a Mornay Morkel or Dale Steyn, who's got to come in and sometimes bowl two lengths and really try and mix it up a little bit, So coming here from Centurion, we knew what sort of work lies ahead for us. It's a toil. It's a ground where you really have to be creative in your thinking, smart about your execution, and be very patient, most of all. We've seen at Centurion when there is a partnership, wickets can fall in clusters here in this ground, especially. So we just got to, knuckle down tomorrow and start well. I mean, we saw a magnificent spell when we played Australia here, where he just, went through the gears and the ball was reversing, and he was doing that both ways. He was magnificent. He was inspiring. And I think with Dale especially, he's that sort of bowler that picks his time and when knows when to really step it up and bowl at his optimum pace. Whereas obviously Mornay is completely different, but it's going to require that sort of skill, patience, and aggression tomorrow, and open up and end very quickly. And if it stays dry and the outfield stays dry, we can get that ball reverse swinging for a lot longer. We've discussed always we've got to respect the partnership, and we've got to stay patient with that partnership. This is exactly what's happened with Braithwaite and Marlon Samuels. There's not once that we have ever disrespected the West Indies team at all. I think we've bowled well, especially in the second innings at Centurion, and we know that we can, if we break this and get Chanderpaul in and back in the pavilion, that we know that tail is very, very long. We can race through them respectfully. Yeah, definitely, and from experience playing here, the harder you hit the pitch, the more sort of uneven bounce you're going to get. One's going to skid, one's going to bounce, and that's just a typical St George's wicket. It's just that we've got to stick to our plans, and I think the rest will take care of itself. But I think that when you come here, you know that the patience is going to be the ultimate success here. Yeah, I suppose so. And looking at it at tea time again, when I was out there, there's not a great deal of wear and tear. So tomorrow again, it's the holding job that Imran will have to do for us to rotate our seamers from the other end, and that's the job that he needs to do for us tomorrow. So let's hope first of all that the forecast is a better one. It doesn't look all that great, but we'll see. Nothing we can do about the weather.